Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. I think today the main focus is going to be to try and buy a new combine. The difficulty is we can't quite afford it at the moment. I think we're going to go for the class Tryon, which is like sort of medium-sized class combine. Not quite as big as the new Leasing, but it's still a decent-sized combine, up to a 10.5 metre header I think on that one. And quite a good sized grain tank and everything as well, so yeah, a massive upgrade over what this combine is. This is our current combine obviously. Yeah, this is a bit of a small combine, so it would be very nice to be able to afford that. The only issue is we haven't really got a lot to sell. Obviously the mayonnaise production is going, so that'll keep bringing a bit of money in every hour. We could possibly sell some of the oil. We have got the canola oil in production and we could possibly sell some of that if we're desperate. There's also the question of whether we should sell this combine and help fund the new one, or keep this combine and buy a new one, and then we'll have two combines, which will massively increase our combining capacity, but we might not be able to afford to buy the new combine if we don't sell this one today. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do at the moment, but I did just have a quick discussion with Daggerwin and he thinks that the class combine is a good idea as well. I'll just show you it in the store page. So it's this one here, it's 357,000 I think, unless there's any extras. Yeah, for the basic engine it's 357. Then we'd also need to spend another 63.5 for the header, and then plus the core header as well, though that would come at a later date probably. So realistically we need at least, it'd be 430,000 I think, somewhere around there. At least I think. So yeah, we're almost 100,000 short really. I don't think we're going to get 100,000 just from the mayonnaise production today, so we might have to either sell something else. We could sell probably some of the older equipment that we don't use anymore. I know there's been quite a few comments saying sell the old cultivator because we don't use that anymore. That's a good idea, although we will only get about £1,500 for that, so if we're lucky it might not even be as much as that. It might be more like 800, I don't know, I haven't looked at the price of it. But either way it's not going to bring us a lot of money, so it would clear a bit of shed space, but that's about all. There is the furniture, but again the price of that isn't great at the moment. The best price for furniture is June, and we're currently in January, so not exactly the best time to sell that, but we could do. So yeah, that's the current situation. We're going to have to continue with this combine for now, but really hoping we will be able to afford it at some point in this episode. We'll see. Oh, and we've got, oh yeah, the wood. We could probably cut some trees and sell the wood. That's another option. So there are ways we can make money, it just depends what we do really, and it depends what Daggerwin decides to do as well. I think he might be drilling. It looks like he's in this field just opposite from where I am, or we harvested not yesterday, which last episode, whenever that was, I can't remember how many days ago that was, 2 days ago was it? Yeah, there it is over there, you can just see him on the horizon. I think he's drilling, yeah, he is drilling. So that's good. But of course drilling doesn't make us any money, it just costs us money, so it does need doing, it's just it's not going to make us any money, so we have to find another way of making money I think. Anyway, I will continue with the harvesting for a bit on this combine. I'm just going to fill straight into the, or unload straight into the canola mill, oil mill, which is just here, so we should get to that. Yep, I'll continue. got the helper taking over on the combine now, and I'm going to probably sell a few little bits and pieces in the yard that we may not need anymore. Definitely that cultivator, that's one thing that I've seen a lot of suggestions to get rid of, so yeah, we're going to get rid of this cultivator here. The potato equipment I'm not sure about. We haven't done potatoes for a while, but it is quite nice to do something different occasionally, and if we sold it we wouldn't be able to do potatoes anymore, so we might just keep hold of them for now, just in case we do it again. I know it's kind of silly, but you never know, we might need to do more potatoes in the future, and if we sell it we won't be able to do that, so yeah, let's just sell the cultivator for now. I know we're not going to get lots of money for it, but at least it's cleared a bit of space in the shed. It will satisfy everybody that's been saying to sell it for a while, so yeah, that's good. So I'll just take this down to the shop and get that sold. Right, so we're down at the shop now, I'll just get this sold. So we'll repair that and repaint it and then sell it. There we go, so what did we get? 7.5, oh wow, that's actually a lot more than I was expecting. So that was worth doing. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be quite as much as that. It was, like I said earlier, probably about 1,500 I thought, but it's pretty good actually. So that's slightly boosted the money a bit. We're still quite a bit off. We can technically afford the combine now, but we can't afford the header or the trailer. We may not need the trailer initially, I'm not sure. Depends if we can get up this hill and stuff. There's it. There's a 10.5 metre header I think that comes with it, so it's a bit wide, so we're travelling around with the header on. So the trailer would be ideal, but we may not be able to afford the trailer immediately. Can't even afford the header, yeah, the header at the moment, so. So Daggerwin's rolling that field, I think he's drilled. I will possibly get the furniture pallets sold. I know, like I said earlier, the price of them isn't great at the moment, but it would be nice to get a new combine, and we're not probably going to be able to afford it unless we do sell some stuff. So I will get them loaded onto this trailer and we get them sold. It's not my, like I said, it's not my preferred thing to do because I think the furniture will be better priced if we wait until June, but it's still a reasonable price. I think it's 3,100 or something at the moment, and the peak is 3,900 for 1,000 litres, so it's not significantly lower than what it could be, but it is a bit lower. But I will get them loaded onto the trailer anyway, and see what we do from there. Okay, so that's the pallets loaded up. I've just been doing some calculations. We need 421,000 to buy the combine and header. So, and Daggerwin doesn't think we should sell the old combine, which is probably a good idea because it's not going to be worth an awful lot, and it would be handy to have both combines working in two different fields at some points as well in the future. So, what we're going to do is sell the furniture and some of this canola oil. There's not many, but there's a few pallets there. So we'll get them loaded up. Yeah, Daggerwin's going to load them up. And then I'll take them down to the sell point, and that should hopefully get us most of the way there. We probably still won't quite get to 421, but hopefully we'll be a bit further on than we are at the moment. And then we'll have to see what else we can do to try and make some money. But there is still the mayonnaise running in the background, and we should get paid for that actually any second, because it's every hour, so 12 o'clock we should get some money for that. It's currently 11:57, so we should soon be at 12 o'clock. 2 minutes, and that's 2 in-game minutes, which is times 6, so it's more like 1 minute, less than a minute, so that's good. Just a few seconds, so we're going to get it any second. The money in the top right. There we go. So 370,000 we've got now. and then if we sell these, that should maybe get us to 400. We'll see. Anyway, I'll take this down to the store and get them sold. Here we are at the sell point, so let's find out how much we're going to make in total from these pallets. Looking pretty good. Are we going to get to... No, we're not going to get there, no, not quite, but that's better than I was expecting. I was wondering whether we'd even get to 400 there, so that's good. We only need a bit more. Yes, I think probably trees is the answer then. Daggerwin's going to cut some trees and we'll get them sold. Just one load will be enough, I think. That'll get us about 20,000, so that'll take us over the 421. I can buy the combine already, but we just can't afford the header with the combine at the moment. And definitely not the header trailer. We'll have to see whether we can use it without the header trailer or not. Anyway, this trailer can go back to the yard, and then I'll just re-unload the combine again. Probably getting full again. Annoyingly, I think this field's going to be finished before the new combine arrives. Just actually, the combine's about to be full, so I'll just jump to the trailer and get that unloaded now. And I'll probably take this load to the oil mill, and that will keep the canola oil in production. I know we would have got more money if we'd put the canola oil into the mayonnaise production, but we're needing money urgently at the moment, so that's the reason for selling it. We'll still have plenty of canola oil for the mayonnaise production, don't worry. Anyway, let's get this combine unloaded, and I'll just go and tip it in the oil mill. Here we are at the oil mill again, so we'll get this tipped out. This tractor's actually already got the log fork on, so probably actually best to swap this and go and load logs with this tractor. So this is the one with the better gearbox. The other tractor's better for carting because it's got the manual gearbox. This one's better for doing loader work. So I'll drop this trailer, and then the Voltron can go on the trailer, and then this tractor can go and load the logs that Daggerwin's cutting. So yeah, drop that there. And then I'll go and get the log trailer with this tractor, take the flatbed back, drop that there, put this one on the grain trailer, and then we'll be sorted, I think. There we go, so that one can stay on the grain trailer now. Missed the thing. There we go. I'll move it out of the way of the combine though, because it might get in the way there. I'll put it down this side. There we go. And then back to the Massey Ferguson. Put this on this trailer, and then we'll go and start loading some logs. Okay, so that's the logs all loaded. I think that's enough for now. We're virtually at the amount we need anyway, so this is going to be more than enough to get us there. Should be enough so you can get us the header trailer as well, I think. The combine, I think, might have... Oops, a stump there. I nearly tipped the trailer. The combine might have got full, I think. It seems to have stopped, so that's annoying. It's facing the wrong way as well, so I can't even unload it. Have to be moved. But yeah, I'll just head down to the sawmill and then we'll see what we get for this load. Here we are at the sawmill, and Daggerwin's already come down to have a look. So we'll get this sold and then hopefully buy the new combine. There we go. So I'm hoping for roughly around about 20,000 for this, maybe a bit under. Yeah, 17.3, but that's fine. That's more than enough to get us to where we need to be. So we can now purchase the new combine. I think, yeah, Daggerwin's going to keep the old combine as well, so we won't be selling that one. Which is kind of good and bad, I suppose. We won't get the money for it, but we will then have it to use on other fields, maybe the smaller fields, where the big combine isn't needed. So we'll have the big combine for the big fields and the smaller combine, if we need to, on the small fields. So I'll just take this back and then we'll get that combine bought, if Daggerwin doesn't do it first. So here we are in the menu. We'll buy the combine. So it's the Class Tryon. Purchase that. It'll be the smaller one of the available ones, but still a much bigger upgrade over what we've had in the past, so that's good. And then the header, which is 63,500 for the normal grain header. And then we will be needing to get a corn header for it as well. It's only 6 meters though. We won't be getting that now anyway, we can't avoid that, but that's just an extra thing. And then the header trailer, which we probably will need to get, I think. Which one will it be then? Must be that one, 12,500, I think. Oh, that's just for the... for that, is it? So it must be one of these then. I assume. What's that one for? It doesn't seem to suggest that any of them are suitable. That one. Although no, that's a 13 meter header. Well, it must work with the class header, mustn't it? Oh, that one. There we go. It's that one. 7,000. We probably should put it in the correct colour scheme. There is one, that one, yeah. Which is the class red. Maybe it's not available. That one will do, I suppose. Oh, it's a bit bright, maybe. Maybe that one. I suppose that looks similar. That will do. That actually hasn't increased the price, which is good as well. So we'll buy that. And there we go. So here is our new combine. So we'll get the header put on the trailer and then take that to the field, and then we can start the harvest with the new combine. These bags are a little bit in the way. I need to move them really, but I want to focus on using the new combine now. So the header trailer's not really appeared in the best possible place there. That's a bit annoying. To move that and then put the header on the trailer. Get it in a position where I can actually put the header on, hopefully. Maybe over this side. If I just reverse it back here, that should be fine. Right, I'll drop it there, and then put the header on, and then we'll take it to the field. Okay, so there we go. We're all on the trailer now and we can get up to the field. So this will be very interesting. This is the first time I think I've used, well, probably not the first time I've ever used this combine, but I haven't used it recently. It's been a while, so it will be interesting to use it again. Certainly on this series we've only ever had the very small combines, so it's very weird actually seeing a combine as big as this on this map. It's not used to it at all on this map. But it will be very, very time saving, definitely. It's that other combine, although it's not a ridiculously small header, it's only 6 metres or something, I think, which is quite small for the size of the fields we've got. This is 10.5 metres, so that's a really big upgrade. The only downside is it's a bit less manoeuvrable in some of the tighter areas. Now Daggerwin is on the combine in that field, I think, so there's not much point me getting set up in that field, but we have got another field to harvest, which is this barley field up here, so I think I'll go and do that. There's not really any point me just finishing off in that one, because it's almost done anyway. I'll just get in the way really. But yeah, this will be useful. Should get this on done in no time actually. It's not a massive field this, so yeah, this will be a very quick job, hopefully. So I'll park the header trailer on this grass area here. It is handy to have the grass here because it is a nice turning area and storage area for things when it's required, like the header trailer. Okay, we'll get the header on and start the barley harvest with the new combine. There we go, with 2 combines it doesn't take too long at all. It's the whole field harvested, and yeah, obviously a massive upgrade this is over the other one. The only thing I would say is probably it could do with the grain tank upgrade as well. You can increase the size of the grain tank and it does seem to be filling up quite quickly. It didn't even get around the field once. So yeah, it could do with a slightly bigger grain tank, I think, which you can have. I don't know what it costs, but you can do it, so it's good. So that's something to aim for in the future. But yeah, there we go. That's a very good purchase, I think. Very happy with that. I think it's overdue. Oh dear, Daggerwin just had a little incident down there. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll just finish off by taking the trailer barley down to the silo. We also need to make sure the chickens have got enough food as well. So I'll just take this down to the silo, tip that, and then if Daggerwin doesn't do it, I'll just make sure the chickens are fully topped up with grain, because they are now we've got so many chickens, we need to keep on top of it almost full time now. It's only a 1,000 litre capacity trough, and yeah, they're getting through that in a few hours, so definitely need to keep on top of that. Okay, here we are at the silo. I'm just going to tip this out and then just head across the chickens. There we go. I'll just leave that tipping, I think. It won't take many seconds. And then just, it's just going down, so I think Daggerwin just did it. Yeah, he should fill it up. But yeah. Oh, how many chickens have we actually got? I think somebody wants to know that. We have 700 chickens, I think. Is that right? 700 out of 700. Wow, they've multiplied quickly. So there we go. I don't know where on earth they came from, unless Daggerwin bought some more. But it looks like we're full. Whew, so 700 chickens producing eggs for the mayonnaise production. They're using a lot of feed now, so got to keep on top of that. Anyway, we'll leave it there today, so I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in the next one.